Why was that your description of me?
Something I've been meaning to ask. Once you've projected an emotional trait into spectral form, is it just gone from you? Suppose a friend wished to cast off his melancholy, or a predilection towards pining.
I see. But I'm afraid it's not so simple. My spectral projections give me a measure of emotional breathing room, but it is only temporary. If I fail to reassimilate them, they start to fester.
Fester?
They are concentrated beings of emotion, and if left alone for too long, that emotion feeds on itself and becomes more and more, pronounced. Which is why I must periodically reabsorb them, deal with their emotional baggage internally, and then eject them fully recharged.
That sounds like more processing than just leaving them alone.
Must be pretty bitter medicine to swallow.
Oh yes, it's quite unpleasant. Terrible, in fact. Do not recommend. Well, best of luck to your friend, good Master Mimir. Please come back anytime.
Yeah, dude, that sounds like so much more effort than just dealing with your problems. Your internal struggles, my guy. Alright, the lean worms are not down. No, they are down there. Like, they're just barely seen. My elks are still over there. Lot! It's time! It's been a while!
I'm back, everybody.
Hey, you made it.
I'll get to you. Join us at the table if you're ready to stay.
See? I told you the key would get him home.
Because you tapped it with a hammer. Dwarven magic makes no sense.
Right? Luna one time made me a breastplate out of dog barks.
You're
I
back.
still can't figure that one out.
Are you okay?
Huh?
I'm fine. I just hope unlocking this thing was worth the cost.
You have it. What did it show you?
I didn't get to use it. They found out about Heimdall. I had to run. But at least Odin can't use it either.
But if you didn't get any answers from the mask, all you've done is steal Odin's greatest treasure.
And he's gonna
Just
be
after your father's
pissy.
killed his most loyal ally.
Oh, he's double pissy.
None of us are safe, even here.
So we have no choice. We find Surtur, sound Galahorn, and bring Odin to justice. Now.
Surtur?
You'd incinerate every soul in Asgard and call it self-defense?
Does he ever suggest plans or just crap on everyone else's?
The obvious plan is staring you in the face. We don't need Odin to use this. We can slip into Asgard and do it ourselves, right under his nose. We gain the knowledge we need to shatter this prophecy of war once and for all.
Except begging your pardon, you don't have a way into Asgard.
They got the big horn, don't they?
Oh, so you expect them to sneak into Asgard blowing a horn that sounds across all the realms?
I expect you to bite my blue butt cheek.
Please,
I love Brock.
just think about it.
Oh, here comes a flock of wah-wahs. Wah-wah? 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 What's that mean, Issei?
Oh, don't look at me to come mastermind your schemes. But I'll listen as soon as you got what you need here.
Fair point, my guy. I expect you to bite my blue butt cheek. I love Brock. Crybabies.
What do you think?
Who, me? Or the entire cast? Because I know Kratos ain't no crybaby. Unless I'm... Oh my god, don't worry me. I'm gonna bawl like a bitch, don't I? Okay, the cast.
This mask. The easy answers that it promises. I know this. Shortcuts always have a price. Atreus, you have carried it. What do you think?
I think it's a chance. At worst, we'll have something Odin wants as leverage. At best, if it really gives us all the answers, then we can make our own path. Nobody has to die.
Grand. Now all we need's a way to Asgard.
I know I've been a burden to you all. I know you've questioned why you even pulled me out of that hole. I have too. But it's clear now. This is what I'm needed for. This is my purpose.
To get us into Asgard?
One last time. I will pick up my spear and
Really?
I will lead us to Asgard.
Really?
Excuse me, but if you got a way to Asgard, where's that idea been this whole fucking while?
Rather a fair question, brother.
You was held Asgard.
While my son was gone?
Was all killed. And we needed to give Loki time to find his destiny. Here it is. It's all led to this.
If we can get inside, I'm going after Odin.
I will not stop you. We can do both.
Spot on, brother. If the mask doesn't give us an out, we'll still have the drop on him. Works for me.
Let's do it then. And quickly, before he sees us coming.
He does hate surprises.
Slow down, you damn spruce. I still want to hear the details on this, new way to Asgard you got. Spill it!
It's an ancient path. We can't reach it from here.
Where then?
Let me collect my things and I'll show you.
You ain't got no things. And where you going with that mask, Brock? That belongs to the kid. He earned it.
Ooh.
All you done was make passable dirt soup.
Brock, it's okay.
No, it ain't. This ain't right. All the pieces ain't welding together true. Like, what's with him calling you Loki anyway?
Wait a minute, that's a good point.
You know
He caught that.
ain't his name. Hey, I'm talking to you. You never
Oh no! 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 Rock! Oh no!
Let go of the boy and face me.
Tell your brother to throw me the mask and you've got a deal.
Oh no!
Freya?
If he dies,
Now. It wasn't part of the plan, but if he dies, we are square for Heimdall.
No!
And honestly, you got a bargain.
I will kill you. Plan on that.
So nice spending time with you again.
Freya, please.
Can't be in two places at once, Frigg. Hey! I don't move, you don't move. Don't do anything you'll regret.
Let go of my fucking son, I swear to fucking God. Your entire bloodline is mine!
I am in control here! Throw me the mask! Now!
Yeah, that's my boy! Raven!
Too bad, son. Looks like war after all.
We still have the mask, oh my God. Frog! Oh, you can't have him! I know I called him stinky earlier, but you can't have him!
You have to. He can't. You can't. Maybe if I go back to the lake.
Stop it.
Frog, no! I'm kidding.
I know what you've done. And I forgive you. But you gotta stop. You gotta let go.
No!
This whole time?
He's been here the whole time?
So what do we do now?
God, that clip, Carl. Oh, I need to watch that again now with this.
And anyone who gets in our way.
Now with this knowledge. This whole fucking time.
Come.
Oh.
What? Where?
So that was the one truth he was telling us.
Where are you going?
That Tyr was dead. Fuck.
We are done.
You can't run away from this, Kratos. Odin won't stop until we stop him. We need you here.
Leave ellipses. Don't fuck with me. Brock was my favorite of the Ultraverse, and Atreus looks so sad. I can't even look around. I can't look behind me to like look at the door again. The camera's locked. No. I was so sad and angry when Odin killed Brock. I am too. No. God. That was a fucking plot twist. It was. Oh my god, that entire time.
Where are we going?
Oh.
So that entire time we were with Tyr was just Odin playing us. That's why he always went into the closet and closed the door. So that nobody ever got to actually see Tyr when he wasn't in that room. Or when he, nobody ever got to see him when he was just in that room. Always ever when he wasn't in that room. Make them trust Tyr, but make sure Tyr doesn't have to do anything. So that he's just pining his time, biding his time for this moment to be the be what makes everyone like depend on him. But the slip, Brock caught the slip. I didn't even catch the slip. It occurred to me, oh, I heard Loki, but it didn't occur to me that Tyr called him that. Brock is my favorite character. One of my favorite characters. I love Kratos and Atreus. Atreus is my favorite character in this game series. But I love Brock. I adored his writing. I adored his just everything that came out of Brock's fucking mouth put joy in my heart. Like the fucking biting my blue butt cheek. Brock just being Brock just made me happy, and now I don't have him anymore. And that's what's the fact that someone so close to Kratos is now gone is making him scared to go do this anymore. Atreus' life is more in danger than he realizes. He always knew it was in danger from all this, but now
Father,
it's just too close to home.
I want to go hunting.
I will follow.
We are with you, Atreus.
Now you understand my comment? Bruh, usually I...
Which way we headed, lad?
In the direction of deer.
Thanks for the callback. Thanks for the callback. Oh my god. Usually, if I get warned that I'm gonna cry, it doesn't happen, but that hurt too much. I care about Brock too much. And I don't have my favorite blue boy anymore. Hey girls. No saying hi to the girls. We actually could have guessed that it was fake Tyr because real Tyr is spelt with the little dash over the Y. Not a normal Y. And usually they're really good about that. There's so much like lore in this book over here of like everyone's names written the exact way that they're supposed to, with like all those like symbols and shit and like other characters in their names. They might not be right here, but like usually they try to like keep that shit in lock. I'm trying to find like a good example, and I'm not finding a good example. Now I'm here looking like an idiot. Friends. Like, see the double dots over O, and this funky character. It's written like it here. Yeah, the devs mentioned that subtle detail. Oh my fucking god, now. No! That was a thing! That was a thing and I didn't pay attention. Oh my god, now this. Every single time I replay this game, I'm gonna look at Tyr like I wish I could just gut you right now like a fish.
Speak of what happened.
I think I heard something. This way.
He just needs space.
Here. Tracks. They're leading that way.
Oh, Atreus. Hun, it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Atreus, violence changes us. You are not weak to feel its effects.
We're all feeling its effects.
Hun?
We're heading the right way. There's broken branches over there. Come on. I keep seeing it. The knife, Brock, Sindri's face.
Son.
There it is.
He doesn't call him son very often. I was like, I think that's the first time I ever heard him say son instead of boy or Atreus.
Elbow up. Accuracy over speed.
Oh, I need to actually hold it.
Why? That was running.
And so are we.
I don't understand.
When an animal is wounded, it must stop the bleeding, or it will die. We have been wounded. And this is a distraction.
It's my fault.
No.
We should find Sindri. I have a pretty good idea where he might be.
Lead.
No, I know, Carl. Like, he literally said in the direction of deer, and he was reciting everything that Kratos was telling him in the first game for the
Okay if we
tutorial.
take the sleds? I need to think about what I'm gonna say to him.
Of course.
Let me see what's happening. Okay, but who the fuck would notice that? I didn't even realize until I finished the game. Yeah, it's one of those things you say where it's like, maybe there's that one person that's super into Norse mythology and is like knows that this game is really meticulous about its characters and its names,
Feels like it.
and then looks at it like, huh, that's weird. This like agree. It's like a really. I would go like, man, that's one hell of a spelling error for like a main character's name, but okay. And then like they get to this point, and then they see that was intentional, and they're like, oh, damn. And it's more something like to think of, like, know about for after you beat the game, and just realize that I was there the entire time and just giggle at it.
Fooled us all. Stopped an attack you could not predict. There is no if, Atreus.
Your father's right. There are things even gods cannot control.
Atreus is feeling his first set of real pain, and Kratos feels bad because he knows exactly what it's like. Even his own humanity.
Swanna, it's Becky.
Good girls. He was literally manipulated to killing his own family. Yeah. Which he was thankfully able to regain through Atreus, so he can never forget that. Yeah. The first game is all about how in the little ways that he has to learn to like be a better person for Atreus to grow up to be a good person. It's all about him like regaining his humanity. And this one is just about the journey of... They're both about the journey of fatherhood, being a parent, but how that reflects on a character like Kratos. Now this one's more about like what the effects of their lives and their roles have on them and their relationship and how they choose to overcome that. And I love it. His wife twice, yeah. Bitch lost 2 wifeys. God, if I was one of them bitches that did video essays, you know damn fucking well I'd be all about that with these game series. He's going to the Together Forge. Not the one just at his house, the Together Forge in Tyr's temple.
Mimir, is there a chance that we could bring Brock back? Sindri did it once. Maybe we could figure out a way to do it again.
I'm afraid not, little brother. When a soul missing its fulgia, its direction, like Brock's, leaves its corporeal form, well, it can't reach the Lake of Souls. He's not only dead, he's been denied an afterlife. There's nothing to bring back.
It's really gone.
Atreus, if there was anything we could do, I promise you, we'd be doing it.
I know. It was stupid of me to hope in the first place.
I bet that's what's going through Sindri's head right now, because he understands that he didn't get all of Brock's like soul back.
I just want to Lake of Souls.
So now he knows that Brock can't even go to the Lake of Souls in peace.
From everything.
You cannot sail away from your mistakes. It is impossible to forget them.
Hey, Soul Reaper.
Aye. We'll follow you no matter where you go, little brother.
If you are to sail, do it toward somewhere.
The lift at the end of the bridge should still work. We can get up to the temple that way.
He actually explained to Freya that he knew what it feels like to lose a daughter. Just how she lost Baldur. Yeah, I remember that, and that really hurt my heart to hear him like express that emotion with. It hurt, but like, it made me feel bad, but like it was like really nice to see him express that pain without it being tied to anger. It was just more remorse. He was just trying to like help her feel like she wasn't alone. It was nice growth on his part. It was still sad to hear. Yeah, and it works for Kratos because he didn't just lose them. Kratos lost them with his own hands. Something he'll never, ever, ever be able to forgive himself for,
Atreus,
even if he knew it was not
so sure
because of his own act. Even though he knew he
Brock
wasn't in control or something like that. I don't remember.
Something that broke. She'll be here.
He can never forget because he literally has his own daughter in life's ashes all over his face, everywhere. And don't say anything else. For later. Thank you. I love Ray. I'm happy to raid her. Hey, bud. Oh. I don't.
Sindri. Sindri, I'm so sorry.
No. No, I don't want to hear it. You don't know what sorry means.
We're not letting Odin get away with this.
Would that be the Odin you invited into my home?
We were all fooled.
But some of us were bigger fools than others. Aren't we? I gave you everything. My skills. My friendship. My home. My secrets. My
Doesn't have his
treasures.
gloves on.
And you just kept taking. And now what have I got? Not even my family.
Sindri.
You want sorry? This is what sorry looks like.
What can we do?
We. There is no we. There's only you. No matter what the cost. So what you can do is get the fuck out of my sight.
Come, Atreus. Leave it be. More on how you wish.
I thought we were his family too.
We were.
Return to home and prepare for war. I don't know. There's a part of me that's the curious gamer part of my brain that's going, walk closer, see what happens. But like my heart, like I can't walk closer. I don't want to hurt it. I don't wanna.
There's no making this right, is there?
No. But I know I'll feel better when we brought Odin to justice.
Oh, I'm putting that fucking head on a
Justice is not
spike.
what we seek. It is vengeance.
Mm.
Every path I walk leads back to vengeance.
Maybe that's all we have left.
We must return to Freya.
When we get back, we really are going to war.
It has come to that. Yes.
When we were back in Svartalfheim, looking for Tyr, this isn't what I wanted. This wasn't what I meant. Not if it meant losing Brock.
We know, Atreus. We know.
We really took everything from Sindri.
Don't take to heart words said in grief, Atreus. No matter how spot on they feel.
If I don't see Odin's head on a spike
I know we should go see
before
Freya,
credits roll,
but
I'm rioting.
I wouldn't mind staying here in Midgard. For a little while.
Aye. A few last adventures to take our minds off the state of, well, everything.
Like, you keep on telling me that. This is like the third or fourth time you told me. Yeah, let's go on adventures together. I cleaned up before coming here. There's nothing to distract me. I have undiscovered something, but I don't know what that something is. That's all I have. That's all it is. I don't know what it is. It says something over here. I can go try. Just one try. But I don't know if it'll do anything. I'm in pain! Bruh! Ah! I hate everything! I'm so mad! And sad! I don't know how to feel right now. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I know I was going the right way. I just didn't know what path to take. God. Yeah, he's no longer a germaphobe. I'm not gonna see anyone There wasn't any... There wasn't any forges that Brock was in besides the one at home, huh? And that one time that we had him with us. I already like did everything I possibly could up to this point. Randomly fighting enemies is like, oh, the rift. Cool.
One more realm tear over there.
Yeah, this is a good distraction. I can take this. Alright, what am I waiting for? Where? Oh, up there.
Almost got it.
Nope. Bad boy. No touching, boy.
All of Garm's handiwork has been fixed.
Good. I am glad.
Well, how about that?
I'm glad too. Feels good to fix my mistakes. Should we tell Rostfugger?
Perhaps.
Well, if I can tell Hraesvelgr, I'll go tell Hraesvelgr. Anything, just even a tiny little thing, I can go see a big fucking bird in hell. That's sick. I'll do that. And then I'll have nothing else to do besides pain and misery. Alright, get in the boat, boy. Get the... Oh my god. God. I can only imagine everyone else in chat when that happened and they played this game before, obviously. There was nothing but sadness and pain. I can't... I don't know, and I'll get recover! It's been a second since the game really broke my heart like that. Where is Helheim? Anyways. It's the only one I have. Cool. Hell's Perch. Perfect.